Hello friends, welcome to the series of e-lectures on machine learning. This is Vivek Sharma from the Department of Computer Science and Information Technology, RA College of Engineering and Information Technology. Today we are going to discuss the second type of machine learning. As we know that machine learning is divided or classified as supervised, unsupervised and reinforcement learning. So today we are going to discuss unsupervised learning in machine learning. As we know that supervised learning is based on labeled data or the supervision of any agent. But in case of unsupervised learning, there should not be and there will not be any type of supervision and the data will be unlabeled data. Now machine has to predict all the outputs. Let's start. As we have already discussed in the previous topic, we learned supervised machine learning. Models were trained by using labeled data, but there may be some cases in which we do not have labeled data and we need to find the hidden patterns from the given data set. So to solve these type of problems in machine learning, we need unsupervised learning techniques. What is unsupervised learning? Unsupervised learning is nothing but that is in this technique, models are not supervised using training data set. Models itself find the hidden patterns and insights from the given data, and it can be compared to learning which takes place in the human brain while learning new things. Or machine learning, unsupervised learning can be defined as unsupervised learning is a type of machine learning in which models are trained using unlabeled data set and are allowed to act on that data without any supervision. Unsupervised learning cannot be directly applied to a regression or classification problem because in this learning we have the input data but no corresponding output data. And the goal of this type of learning is to find hidden patterns, underlying structure of data sets, data according to similarities, and to represent that data set in a compressed format. Why we use unsupervised learning? As we have already discussed, there are some cases in which we have not labeled data, we have not any supervision technique, then we should go for unsupervised learning. Now, some other reasons to describe unsupervised learning, that is, unsupervised learning is helpful for finding useful insights from the data. It is much similar as a human learns to think by their own experiences, which makes to closer to the real artificial intelligence. It also works on unlabeled and uncategorized data, which make unsupervised learning more important. As we know that in real world we do not always have input data with the corresponding output. So to solve such cases, we need unsupervised learning. Now here we can see the working of unsupervised learning. Here we have some unlabeled data or input raw data in which we have various type of images for dogs and cats. Now this unlabeled data is given for interpretation and we apply an algorithm. The output will be based according to the various pictures. So here we have taken an unlabeled input data, which means it is not categorized and corresponding outputs are also not given. Now this is unlabeled input data as fed to the machine learning model. In order to train it, it will interpret the raw data to find the hidden patterns from the data and then will apply suitable algorithms such as k-means clustering, decision tree, SVM, etc. And finally, we get the output on the basis of various images. There are two type of unsupervised machine learning algorithm. The one is clustering and the second one is association. Clustering is nothing but that is to collect or to group same type or similar type of objects into a single form and dissimilar or less similar objects into another group. So here we grouping the objects into clusters such as objects with the most similarities remains into a group and less similar or non-similar into the object of another group. Cluster analysis find the commonalities between the data objects and categorizes them as per the presence and absence of those commonalities. And the second one is association. Association rule, that is the marketing strategy in which we collect the data that is more and more similar and associated or highly associated to another data. So an association rule is an unsupervised learning method which is used for finding the relationship between variables and the large data sets. It determines the set of items that occurs together in the data set. Association rule makes marketing strategy like A is associated to B. So how much A is associated to B we consider in association rule. Like we have A is associated to B, or we can see that how bread is associated with jam or butter or milk. So that is known as association rule. Now let's move. Wait. Next. Now, unsupervised learning algorithm. We have various type of algorithms in unsupervised learning. It can be k-means clustering, k-nearest neighbor, hierarchical clustering. As we know that clustering is divided into two parts, that is central clustering and hierarchical clustering. Anomaly detection, neural network, principal component analysis, a priori algorithm, single value decomposition. So these are the algorithms which are used to calculate unsupervised learning. Here we have some advantages and disadvantages of unsupervised learning. As we know that unsupervised learning is used for more complex tasks as compared to supervised learning, because in unsupervised learning we do not have labeled input data. As unsupervised learning is preferable as it is easy to get unlabeled data in comparison to labeled data. There are some disadvantages. In this learning, more difficult than supervised learning as it does not have any corresponding output, and the result of the unsupervised learning algorithm might be less accurate as input data is not labeled and algorithm do not know the exact output in advance. So that was basic introduction regarding unsupervised learning, that is the type of machine learning. I hope you understand the basics of unsupervised learning. In coming lectures, we will discuss all the numerical problems and other algorithms of unsupervised learning. Thank you.